Hello all, I'm not sure if this is working, but if you can hear me, I want to do a tutorial on Musescore. I'm going to show you how to do a orchestra score formatted in Musescore. So here we go. So here I am at the Musescore window. What we're going to do now is we're going to click this over here, and it's going to get us to open the Create No Score Wizard dialog box. We're going to type in our score name, Orchestra template. You can put your name in the composer box or not. If you want to put your copyright date down, you can. Copyright 2016, cody.weinmann, and then you click next. Then next you're going to go to you're going to have the Create New Score dialog box template file come up. You could either select a template file, but in this case we're going to select General, choose Instruments, this one right here. Alright, and then it's going to give you the instruments, to find a set of instruments. We're going to go piccolo, flute, and let's say you want to do 2 flute stabs. What you're going to do is you're going to go like this. You're going to hit Control. And then you're going to go Add Link Staff, and it will add a staff that's linked to the other one above it to that list. Now I'm going to do oboe, and I'm going to do the same thing. Click the staff, click Add Link Staff. It'll add another one for you that's linked to the one above it. English horn is not typically used, but I like to use it in all my orchestra pieces just because it's a great score. It's a great instrument for the score. So English horn, oops. And if you make a mistake like I just did, try and see if you can move it up by clicking the up menu, and then you're good to go. Now you're going to do your B-flat clarinet. You're going to select the staff 1 button again, add link staff, and then you're going to add your bass clarinet, your bassoon, and possible contrabassoon if you want, which for this one we're going to use a contrabassoon. And then go to your brass. Usually for orchestra you can either do a B-flat trumpet or a C trumpet. For some of my orchestras I actually want an C trumpet because it's just easier for me to put stuff in, but you could also have a B-flat trumpet there if you want.
My name is Rebecca. I struggled with depression for years. I thought I needed cigarettes to cope. But then I started...
Click the staff, click Add Link Staff, it'll give you one. And then I'm going to add a third one because we're going to have 3 trumpets. Then trombone. And we're going to go clicking the staff 1 button, click Add Link Staff for 2 trombones, and then there's usually a bass trombone. I'm going to add that to this one. And then there's usually a tuba. Remember, this is full orchestra, so you're going to want a mix and match of all. And then you're going, after the tuba, you go to your pitch percussion. On my last score template, which I don't have a video for, I forgot to add timpani, so I'm going to add timpani, my glockenspiel, Tubular bells is one of my favorite instruments to add, and xylophone. And then you're going to add unpitched percussion, which is going to be your snare drum, bass drum, wood blocks, triangle, cymbal. Let's do snare drum and bass drum, and then cymbal, and triangle, and tambourine. Then, if you want to add vocals, you can, but you don't really have to add vocals. Let's add your keyboard instruments. Now, normally, depending on the orchestra, they may have a keyboard or piano in there, they may have an organ in there, or they may not have either. For this template, I'm going to put a piano in there. And then I'm going to go plucked strings. Is there any plucked strings in our orchestra? Maybe, maybe not. In my next template video, I'll probably put up how to do a film orchestra template, which will be a little bit different depending on what you need it for. Go to the strings next. And go violin. And then on here, you can select staff again, add a second violin staff, violin 1, violin 2, viola, cello, and double bass. So there you have it. There's our little orchestra score. Now you're going to click next right here. You could either select a key or not. I'm not going to select one. I'm just going to keep it in C. And I'm just going to keep it in 32 measures and 4/4 time signature. Once you're done with all that, you can edit any of this that you want to. You can even specify pickup measure right here if you wish. But I'm not going to because it's just going to go up as a paper on the Musescore site, so I'm just going to click finish. And there you go. Common problem is the paper can sometimes see how it's cut off. You're going to go to, let's see, not layout. Oh yeah, layout page settings. And you're going to actually see this dialog box right here. And you can actually scale it by inches or millimeters. And then you can actually either choose a custom or any of these sizes here. Let's try legal and see if it goes, and click apply. Okay. If it doesn't, which it doesn't, you can go back to the layout screen and go page settings. And let's see, what about A4? A4 is not the right size. A0, what's A0? A0 is probably too big. Executive, too small. And then A2 is probably the one. Or you can go custom and you can fill in. I usually like to do 12 by 18 because a lot of times I'll have scores that are not in the typical range. So, but do note when you do print this full score out, you're going to need 12 by 18 paper, and you go onto Amazon and buy that, or go to an office supply store and see if they have it. Go ahead and click apply. See if it fits. Click OK. It doesn't fit quite yet. So what we're going to do, go back to this. And sometimes you have to scrunch the staff space together. Apply it. Ooh. And that's too small. Maybe that's good enough. Sometimes you have to work with it and play with it a little bit before it'll show you everything. Keep going back to layout and page settings until you get it. Until you get where you need to be. Okay, apply. Okay. And there, it's about there. It's about there. So let's go back one more time to page settings under layout and do just one more notch down. Down equals smaller, and if you go the up arrow, the spacing between the staffs gets larger. That's a good thing to know. Click apply, click OK, and there you go. There's your full score. But now that you've got that, you're going to go down here and not lines. You're going to try, we're trying to find, not lines, we're trying to find brackets and bar lines and all these things. You're going to go to brackets and you're going to put a bracket, piccolo and flute. I'm just going to put a bracket between them. And how you do that is go here, drop it there, and you're going to click it until a blue box shows up like that. And you're going to put that there.
I'd like you to use them for Wicked. No, we couldn't. It would make me so happy if the two of you would take them, and I know Rose would want it too.
And then you're going to go like this. And you're just going to keep adding.
Okay.
Keep adding to everything. Here's your clarinets. Clarinets is the next one. And then keep clicking until you get the blue box. I'm going to do this one a little differently. I'm going to group all of the clarinets, including the bass clarinet, together, and then the bassoon and contrabassoon are going to be separate. So I'm going to do this. There, and this. Now, if you ever need to do another instrument, you can always add. Go to Instruments.
What did you say? What? Demanding? What? Demanding? That's the word you said, because it wasn't demanding. That's not what I am.
No, not the work name. We don't need the work name. Trying to find. Let's see. Let's try to find the new instruments. That's the only thing I haven't been able to find is new instruments. New. There's the navigator. Let's try to see.
The average child stays about 2 years before they're adopted.
2 years.
Well, this little one's lucky.
What do you mean?
I think I can let you in on a little secret. We've already had a request from someone inside the department.
You're kidding me.
Lieutenant Carver. She came in here last night and started paperwork.
And if you click these, it's going to hide and show whatever ones you are looking at here. So let's click the Start Center. I think you need to go to Start Center.
I think that's a good sign.
And let's go. Trying to see whether instruments, that's the thing we're missing. Add. Oops. I think I found it. Go to where it says instruments. If you don't have this, it usually is up here. If you don't have this little tab down here. But if you do, you're going to click the plus name. And I think it should.
That's too bad.
When I was a kid, my old man and my grandfather used to tell me all their cop stories. Somewhere around age 8 or 9, I just decided I really didn't want to hear them anymore.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to get back to everyone on this because I'm not sure where the extra instruments are. For some reason I can't find them. I found them earlier, but I can't seem to find where adding instruments is. I'm going through all these menus and I can't find where the instruments bar is. So if you can't find where the instrument thing is, like me, you could just, have layers. There's a thing called voices under view or add. Actually, it's under edit. And here's the I forgot. Click I and you'll go to the instrument pane, and I can actually click and add link staff under there. That's how you do that. Is go whenever you need to add a new instrument, press I, and you'll be taken to the instrument pane. Sorry about the long-windedness. I was just trying to find my way around here. But here is how you add. We're going to go finish adding our lines. Or brackets. That's the one thing I'm kind of less familiar with in Musescore is where they place everything. It's kind of difficult.
Are you going to second guess everything? No. You know what I'm doing.
I know you do.
B-flat trumpet actually starts before.
The DA had a meeting.
We did.
He's a really good man to get to know him.
He is 10 years too old for that brash young firebrand.
And this is a little bit confusing. Once you mess up, you're probably going to have to put, somehow delete the bracket. I'm having trouble deleting the brackets. So, if anybody knows how to do it, put it in the comments because I could use your help. Otherwise, you're going to have to move on to the next instrument. Because there's three trombones and 2 trumpets here. It looks, or 3 trumpets. And I'm able to get a bracket on these, but not the first one in the trumpets. But I'm able to do trombone on all 3, the 2 tenors and 1 bass. And I'm going to make this go down to the tuba too, since they're all low brass. And then now you're going to have your timpani. And I like to put a brace here. And it's really hard to see, so we're going to go plus, command plus, that mutes, that zooms in. And if you can't do, which I can't seem to do, you can put a bracket over all of your pitched. Okay, so here's all of this. You could slide it in, make it a little bit more. And then your non-pitched is going to be in here. Again, wait till the blue. And then now here is I like to put all the non-pitched instruments in a brace by themselves or a bracket by themselves too, in a group. That way they're all grouped together. Now we can go and usually the bracket is not for more than one place. Usually the bracket is for an instrument that's to be played by more than by only one person, and this longer brace or bracket is used for a whole group of instruments. That's why I put those in there instead of, I don't know why I put a brace in there and not the other one. But for some reason, if anybody knows how to delete something in Musescore, please let me know, because this is kind of, my trackpad is being a little bit weird and I'm not sure how to make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to finish this. And hopefully I can delete this. Edit. Is there a way to delete? If you can't find a way to delete it, then go to the help section. Deleting a bracket. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to do this. So just remember that, try and be careful and select this when you do your percussion and not the bracket, because, or not the brace, because the brace actually has to do with one person playing all the instruments. So forgive my mistake. And I will figure out some way to fix that before I put it up.
I suggest you check back with us in a year. A year to a year and a half. No. You hold on to those because there's got to be something. We got to work this out here.
You know what my husband is really saying here is that we have been very loyal since like 20 years. We've been
Over 20 years.
So here we go. I just figured out, I just had to like tap it just right for it to go blue. You wait to tap it until it goes blue and then you click delete and it'll delete it for you. So here's how you basically make your score, your template. And you can save this, save as, and save it as Orchestra Template 2, because I already have one. And just save it in your scores folder, and whenever you need a template, it's there for you. And you can even go to, there's a section in your computer hard drive that says Musescore templates. You can even find that and put that in this. So template, export, you can even export it to a different file like a PDF file, or an uncompressed Musescore or music file that will open in Finale or any other programs, a bitmap image, a MIDI file, MP3. Musescore is perfect for saving and exporting to all sorts of different formats, so keep that in mind. And until next time, I will see you later.